Busta Rhymes said you should hold your opinions on Diddy until the truth comes out.
Also would like for everyone to be mindful of the thirst and the urgency and the need to speak on the situation. I think a lot of times people don't realize how insensitive it could be to have opinions on things that you have no understanding of outside of what you're being told. I think that we kind of like confuse ourselves, prematurely pass judgment, and we're not realizing how much we can directly and indirectly affect everyone involved with our unwarranted opinions. So with that being said, I'm gonna reserve my opinions and I'm gonna wish the best for everyone involved. And I think that we really should take away what I'm saying. The one thing that we should take away from what I'm saying is everybody probably need to mind their damn business until the truth is undisputed. At that point, justice needs to be served accordingly for everyone involved. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's unfortunate because I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. And I'm talking about for the victims, and I'm talking about for Diddy. So, you know, I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna mind my business, and hopefully everybody can find it in their hearts to keep their opinions to themselves, and just know that every time you voice an opinion, you might be hurting somebody.
What up, world? Your boy Charles Brown back again talking facts. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. Keep sending those Cashapp to CLBMG gang. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why Busta Rhymes was stopped to ask about the Diddy situation. I have no idea why he is pretty much telling everybody to not rush to judgment. Now, let's be fair, gang. We're supposed to not rush to judgment. I'm going to start there. But Busta Rhymes is imploring us to slow down, saying we're thirsty for content. We're doing a little too much. We're rushing in without all the facts. We don't know what we're talking about in regards to Diddy, and we all need to slow down until the truth come out. Gang, I'm going to be honest. I don't like to go into things without all the knowledge and facts. But what I do know that Diddy is a creep, right? I'm just going to be honest. I got videos, and I'm not saying that Diddy was a sexual deviant, but I have videos that maybe Diddy, go back 3 years ago, before this thing even happened, I got videos on my timeline that were saying maybe Diddy is the problem. Maybe something's going on with Diddy. A lot of things point to Diddy. Now, this is the problem with this thing because, and I'm just going to say this, in all due respect to Busta, I believe Busta is, let me say this right because I don't want this to come off wrong. I believe Busta's name is involved with some of this stuff. Not saying in a bad way, but they probably approached him about that, and he's saying stop rushing to judgment. He has a point. We are rushing to judgment, but that goes to somebody else, not Diddy. Right? That goes to somebody else, not Diddy. Because I'm gonna tell you why, and I get it. Black man being persecuted, and I get all that, right? But at the same time, Diddy name been mud for years. These rumors have been around for years. And a lot of these people have said these things publicly for years. The girl that got shot in the face at the Diddy party, right? That Sean took the beef for said, Diddy shot me. Right? We saw the video of Cassie. Cassie said, this guy beat me up every day. Or not every day, but a lot. How about that? So we're not rushing to judgment, Busta. I'm just going to be honest. Like, if there was no video of him stomping this girl out, and there were no documented incidences of him being aggressive and violent and blowing up Kid Cudi's car, this is not rushing to judgment at this point, Busta. At this point, Diddy got to prove he's not this monster. I'm just going to be honest. At this point, he got to prove to us. We ain't got to keep waiting to figure out what did Diddy do. Diddy did a lot. And we know he had these parties, and we know he had these free calls. Now all we got to learn is who else was with him and how much did he really do. Because it ain't no question that Diddy had the free calls. We heard him say it out of his mouth, that he had free calls. There's video footage of him saying, oh, all the kids in here, you got about another hour to play because then the adults going to play. Y'all got to get out of here. So wrap it up. Right? We've seen him acting super creepy. We've seen him all over Justin Bieber. We've heard Usher say, I wish I never went to his house. He said, Usher, would you take your kids there? Hell no. What'd that tell you? Right? They got 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube. They got 160 people, thousands of people saying they was abused and misused. And what we supposed to do, Busta? Let's just be honest. Now you're telling us to not see what our eyes are seeing. If you really want to party with me, right? See what your eyes can see. Busta don't want us to see what we seeing. See, this is why no other people are speaking out. Because when you speak out, you point the light on yourself. Right? Again, it's no disrespect to Busta, but this look crazy. It is a defense. You're defending him. You're telling us we're thirsty. You're telling us to slow down and wait for justice. What justice, gang? This is one of the moments where you shouldn't have said nothing. You shouldn't have said nothing, Busta. And I get it. Like, this is the problem. I get it. A lot of people rush to judgment. Like, oh, Busta was wearing a dress, and then it come out, find out it wasn't a dress. They try to assassinate Busta's character. It was a big pantsuit that flared out, and it looked like a dress. So they try to lump him in with, oh, this is what I'm talking about, this freaky Hollywood stuff. I get it. And everybody looked crazy, just like they were saying Conway was wearing a dress, and it turned out it wasn't a dress, it was some type of robe. But he looked like he was wearing a dress. So everybody, oh, Conway the Machine got a dress. Everybody's falling to this narrative, this agenda, this da-da-da. And we rushed to judgment, and we thought Conway, we thought all these people. He's right. We did rush to judgment in a couple situations. But I don't think we're rushing to judgment with this Diddy stuff, gang. I'm just going to be honest. Diddy right now has hundreds of people already filing lawsuits. They're as young as what? I believe it was a 9-year-old and a 13-year-old at the time. They got instances from 2 years ago, lawsuits coming out from only just 2 years ago. Right? We know Diddy's wild. We know Diddy's freaky. I don't know what about this stuff that we shouldn't believe. And I just did a video a couple days ago about the Echo guy. The only reason I was saying, I was like, yo, do we believe this? Because it was like he just came in the stock room. He didn't even know this guy from a hole in the wall and just hit him with a pistol and made him give him oral. And I'm like, yo, that's kind of crazy, but the kid still has a case. It just sounds so crazy. Some of these stories getting so crazy. But at the same time, most of these stories sound believable and most of them sound real. And we do not put anything past Diddy at this point. I'm just going to be honest, Busta, it's pointing at you at this point when you sit there and tell us to slow down and not rush to judgment. I get it that Diddy is your man, but how many of these stories do you need to hear before you start saying something ain't right? Right? Something ain't right. You're defending a man who doesn't need to be defended by nobody but his legal team. I believe Diddy's PR team quit. I think I heard that Diddy's PR team quit because he's so disgusting to them. Correct me if I'm wrong. So what I'm saying is, Diddy was in the courtroom smiling, allegedly. The judge had to reprimand him. He's in the courtroom fighting for his life, and he was arrogant in the courtroom. Busta, I need to understand why you would come out and risk your reputation, and he was angry about it too. Risk your reputation going to bat for Diddy when it's obvious there's something going on. Diddy don't have 1, 2. Diddy got about 100 cases on him. And that's before the guns and the drugs. That's not even guns and drugs. This is just sexual assault. This ain't even get to the guns yet. It ain't even get to the violence yet. Right? So we have this is years. We're going to be dealing with Diddy for 5 to 10 years of peeling back these layers. Busta, you are wrong. You're wrong to say this. It makes no sense. Rush to judgment. We're thirsty. We don't have no inkling of what's going on. We low-key do got an inkling. We've been seeing Diddy be a trash person for at least 15 years. Diddy been trash since Biggie was alive. It's not a stretch to say Diddy is not a good person. All the trash contracts, all the not paying people, all the go get some cheesecake, walk the cheesecake, right? We've been seeing Diddy be a jerk. A jerk. And I'm gonna be the first to tell you, I laughed when I saw Get Him to the Greek. I thought Diddy was hilarious in Get Into the Greek. The only reason it's funny because you don't think that that's really how this person could be. You're like, oh, he's playing a caricature. He's playing a parody of himself. Ha ha, that's funny. It's still funny, but at the same time, you realize that dude is really awful for real. So Busta Rhymes, we need you to fall back. Please don't say nothing else about this because it's going to get bad. They're going to recycle these comments. When it's all said and done, they're going to say, and Busta was trying to defend this. You're pulling yourself down. And Busta has been really under the gun for some wild comments recently. Anyway, a lot of people are getting a little upset with Busta. He made some comment about hip-hop that everybody was upset about, right? Busta, slow down. Slow down, gang. Just going to be honest. I don't have no problem with Busta, but I need him to understand this is a really deep subject. You can't try to come out and be objective when it's a man that's this foul. I'm going to leave it at that. CLBMG. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm going to catch y'all on that flip side. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Peace.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. When pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine. Elevate your mind with high quality THC infused products. BlackYeti.com. Black-Yeti.com.
CLB.